Hello to the people of New Zealand, the Philippines, and Taiwan. That one right there is Rog Bennett. I'm Davo with the Men in Blazers from the Panic Room in the crap part of Soho, New York City. So, Rog.
Derby day.
Oh, it was a big weekend.
Huge
Rog.
weekend, filled with self-loathing.
Two enormous derbies. Your derby, Liverpool versus Everton.
One.
We'll get to that in a second. But the great one, the North London derby,
Amazing.
Rog. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 1.
Arsenal
Rog.
coming to this game with all the form. They'd beaten Manchester City. They crushed Aston Villa 5-0.
Yeah.
Surely they could manhandle their rivals, who they beat pretty well, relentlessly in this fixture. Tottenham, and they scored first. They coiled to soak up the pressure on the counter. Danny Welbeck charged forward in the 11th minute, crossed the ball to Olivier Giroud, who did what?
Oh, he tried to shoot, but it became an absolutely fantastic pass.
A chasse.
To Mesut Ozil, who then tried to pass back to Giroud, but it became a shot and it went in the back of the net.
It was a phenomenal finish, 1-0 to Arsenal, but this goal seemed to break Arsenal. Every player that has a narrative switch had that narrative switch flipped. Ozil became anonymous. Ramsey became kind of Clark Kentish. Olivier Giroud became still dashing, but largely ineffective, and Welbeck disappeared from the frame. And you had Spurs midfield, Bentaleb and Ryan Mason absolutely pounding them. Fittest team in the league right now, pressing. But it still took 2 defensive lapses, Davo, by Arsenal for them to become undone. And
also, arise Sir Harry Kane.
Our new Lord and Saviour.
Yes, without a doubt. And he steps up. You're right, defensive lapses from the Lamela corner just after the break, Rog. 2 Tottenham defenders get to the ball before the Arsenal defence. Espina ends up flapping. And Harry Kane, unmarked,
swoops
comes
in like a falcon
and puts it 1-1. And then even more galling the mistake, Rog. Bentaleb in the 86th minute, given so much room by 5 men in the Arsenal midfield. He crosses the ball, and Harry Kane beats 2 defenders to the ball. An amazing
with a
reverse header.
Angled header. 2-1. How must he have felt? He grew up 15 minutes away from White Hart Lane. 2 goals, a boyhood dream come true. On Arsenal's books for a year till he was let go. Then with Spurs when he was 11. Rare for us, I'd say, to see an English sportsman of any kind with such confidence.
Outside of Lewis Hamilton, Rog. Certainly true. Fantastic player. Would he be that good if he were not playing for Tottenham, the team he's supported since he was a boy, Rog?
We wouldn't have all this lovely narrative to revel in. And the question is, there's an athlete in America, Jeremy Lin, that had a hot hand for about 12 weeks and became a sensation in the NBA.
For the
Where
Knicks.
is he now? 2 ways this can go. Harry Kane can either be the English Jeremy Lin, or he can lead England to World Cup glory in 2018.
Seems unlikely, but he did score again against Liverpool in the midweek fixture that's still going on as we record this. Rog, okay, the second derby was a bit of a Everton 0, Liverpool 0, but really the only storyline that really mattered in this one is this is the final derby appearance for one Steven Gerrard.
Who was largely ineffective. A beautiful moment, a changing of the baton perhaps in the early going when he passed behind the really phenomenal Ebe.
Jordan Ibe played fantastically, Rog.
Just a little Scrabble name, IBE, save it for your end game. It's very, very effective. And Stevie Gerrard just turned around and started screaming at him. He had a little go, he had a little aerial flick that did actually give me turtle head. And then a free kick that went right over. But that was it. He scored, I think, 10 times in 33 derby fixtures. A constant thorn in Everton's side, no more. Au revoir, Stevie G. I've had a phenomenal shot.
Great Premier League debut.
And apart from that, Everton didn't muster a shot until the 87th minute. There was one battle royale where the 20
highlight of the game
came together for some almost fighting. Everton were very grim. Romelu Lukaku born offside over and over again. Truly struggling. Very little creative force up front. And they played Chelsea on Wednesday, a game in which I will be hiding my face, David.
I'm looking
Not
forward
in the
to
face,
it, Rog.
mate.
I'm looking forward to it. In other action, Chelsea extend their lead to 7 points at the top of the Premier League. They beat Aston Villa, a team that they've really struggled to beat away from home. Rog.
Aston Villa scored a goal, though, David.
Probably
their goal of the year. Well done, Aston Villa. Bravo.
When you say goal of the year, you mean their only goal of the year.
And a phenomenal goal also from Manchester City, from James Milner.
Yeah, from the free kick.
Very, very late in the game to scramble, absolutely pull a point out of the fire against Hull City, David.
Yeah.
You seem like the better City of those two teams.
Yeah.
Really very uninspiring performance from a team that crave a animated Yaya Toure back. He'll be back with Wilfred Boney. They're going to need them to be peak performers if this title race is not done.
Yeah, West Ham United, 1, Rog. Long Ball United, 1. Daley Blind rescuing a point after Louis van Gaal went long ball to go and rescue a point down at West Ham. That's it. 24-38, 25-38 of the way through the season after the midweek fixtures.
FA Cup, flotsam and jetsam for us to feast on this weekend, and the Premier League will be back in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
Au revoir.
New Zealand,
Long Ball United.
Philippines and Taiwan.